Here we go, my friends. I gotta say, this game will be insane.
Approach on these things. A lot of the early fights are already being avoided, as you said. Commitment towards A.
Sayu first blood, crazy guy with a double kill very early. And Adrian King just trying his best to equalize the numbers so far, as Styron is gonna get one before he gets the spike down. Now it's 3v2 hold.
Depending on
KK, what ideas do they have in mind and what utility
I cannot miss, so
is present for them? Tejo has just one. Very impactful here. It should allow CRAZYGUY and Ja to move about. Alter Ego looking to lean on Gotten and Chud, who's clutched this out before.
Gotten crossing the bridge. Already has the smoke activated. Tap on the spike. No one's gonna peek because there's a Teo post plant anyways. Missiles in. Gotten has already exposed his position, but they're still not peeking. Should is forced to let go of the spike as Styron deals the final blow.
Here we are. I think special delivery is really obnoxious to deal with too. I think they're looking to leverage that right now.
Wow,
that was playing, bro.
Just to take advantage of Adrian King trying to escape.
This thing
that gets denied.
Playing the best
Don't fully push the site just yet.
But Alter Ego is a good thing.
Should has an angle here, spots out the one. Now it's a trade, but guess what? Wayne spots you out first. Now they will try to retreat for just a little bit. With 60 seconds on the clock, there is still quite the time.
Oh yeah,
this
can feel like an absolute eternity for some of these teams, but
what a player.
Alter Ego holding strong. They know this is supposedly a
and I hope this guy gets signed by a big organization.
Might have already taken
and I
into
hope to
account
see
that they have
CRAZYGUY on
powerful
VCT
weapons.
again,
The
bro.
shots
Real
that were
fast.
landing were a little unexpected on their end. The Vandals still
maybe they can
leaning
ascend with
towards
this
B,
thing
but
again.
they bite on this.
There's only two members of Alter
VCT
Ego inside the site. Armageddon needs one kill for Styron to activate that. So we'll see if that will be available. Wayne with a teleport, Shrouded Step. God's gonna peek outside the smoke. Styron gets the kill. Therefore, Armageddon is online. Spike's gonna go down. And that's Sayu already pushing through this. Drone's gonna get activated, caught out of utility. Beautiful kill, but CRAZYGUY eliminates the threat. Nakia with a shot. 1v1, 10 HP. What can you do? And that's
clean, bro. Clean.
Nakia is capable of. And there's a beautiful clutch.
I don't think they heard the drop though, so they're gonna think there's only two people here.
Yeah, exactly. Nakia already towards the bridge, but Wayne is just too fast on the trigger. Sayu now forced to back away and respect that, but meanwhile there's an alert coming from KK. Fears the double peek. Styron, CRAZYGUY rather, having another kill.
Man, this guy is so clean, bro. Ja, eyes on him.
And the alert is able to
this is gonna
really do
totally
a lot of hurt in the positioning.
Economy,
Adrian King, the only one left against 4.
Put on the crown and claim your kingdom.
Nakia is there anyway, so they do have information. Now they know. Here comes the salvo, and Styron gets a shot at Sagat. Vera with a double follow-up as well.
Vera!
Things are just falling apart. Slowly but surely. Alter Ego onto Eco. So no trades just whatsoever. There is the Blade Storm activated, so hopefully Nakia is able to get at least one kill to get some minimal value off of this activation. But no one's budging here, Raf. They are just gonna hold their ground. Very patient stuff. Vera on towards the side here. Gets that headshot. Takes one down. 72 health. Still able to get one. Different set play as Armageddon now being utilized as Vera enters the fray. Wayne, though, with an angle, catching Gotten out of utility, but nonetheless, they still take this. Nakia with another shot. Vera with a trade. CRAZYGUY equalizing this set as Adrian King tries to find a target for himself, but it is going to be down to a 2v2, a 1v2 at that.
But Ja is a dangerous man.
Cover this round. Spike is so far away. That's going to be a long walk from him outside of vents. But this is the element of surprise that Ja could possibly take advantage of. Do they know that a tower is a possibility? There is Sayu spotting him out. 85 HP. Still nothing. Just grazed, but Adrian finds the target. Feels like it. They're pulling back in positioning. It's going to be a different set play here for Kimmy Kittens. They get the one, but CRAZYGUY again quick to the trade. Styron follows up as well. And now there you go. There is that null command available for this retake.
This is exactly the situation that they want to be in, but there's still one more obstacle.
Every
with
time I see
Wayne
this king,
dead
I don't know,
center
man, brings
of
me
the
back
map.
to memories, you know, like
Could be the one to actually make this a bit more awkward for the
That's my
alter
first
ego
game, bro.
retake, and maybe could find
oh
his
my
first
god, the
victim.
quality went to shit.
Exactly. Oh,
That's
actually
not a good
spots
sign.
out that big fadeaway. Just 5 chip
my
damage is
moment
going
here,
to
bro.
be.
Fuck
Wayne's
you,
going to be
Shell.
happy about that one. Just denying the trade. Entering the smoke. Does Adrian King know? He has an inkling. He's going to drop a molly and repositions. And that is able.
And this
it
is
enables
gonna
Wayne to
break
circle
out the
around
Eagle
and
tournament.
get that frag.
Remember,
Gun
this
now
is
is
their
forced to
map,
push as well. There's just a lot to worry about as Styron
Guys,
gets
this-
another
this-
frag. That big of a map. Oh, here comes the dash now activated. Cloud burst just to initially get space. Just a lot of coverage from Vera as Nakia and Gon are gonna do again.
my
Frag.
God,
CRAZYGUY
beautiful
trying to
shot.
recover, but this area is just sprawling of members as Ja makes it
Full
in,
HP,
gets a
tremendous.
double, makes this round
Look at the flag.
incredibly doable
Like that?
for KK.
That's ridiculous.
That would be so
Alter ego, though, they have the choice of picking up those weapons and maybe making this fight a bit more unfair. They opt to stay with the pistols. And Ja, trying to cook here. Trying to get this clutch on the board for himself. And Alter ego, still no rifles.
Do they circle around? Looks like no. Ja will decide to stick into backside instead. Now they
Oh,
have an
wonderful.
inkling. There is that neural theft available. Now the scan's gonna come in. Now they know where Ja is. How does he isolate these fights? He knows where the one is. Doesn't know where the second's gonna be coming from. And that's gonna be Adrian King on top of the box. Now it's 1v1
What?
situation. 86 health with that
the way you
crowd
opened
shot
wasn't
from
good.
Shud.
Cut.
Beautiful clutch. And
I don't know
Alter
how they
Ego
said
takes
her
this
name.
round.
I used to call cut.
This round could be very difficult. Shud has the right idea, sees the shoulder. And is going to back away and respect that. Nakia sees the muzzle of the gun. Will decide to just back away and respect that. Shud says, nope, no respect. I'm just going to peek this, and this is going to work out.
Still a lot more duels trying to break out here. Kimmy Kittens looking to salvage the situation, but Alter Ego is putting a lid on their hopes and dreams. CRAZYGUY, El Capitan, looking for maybe a few exit fragments just to make this doable, but with a crossfire, or rather an angle ready by Shud. KK, they are going 5 strong towards A. Gets rid of the trap. Nakia, all up to him again to be the doorstop.
But the gravity well and everything else is just... Oh, what? Vera? With the fast reactions. You'd think that that was going to be it, but it's a no. A little bit of a plot twist there. Vera's not gonna stop, not gonna leave his post. And the scan is there for pressure.
How many ultimates was that? 2. Hunter's Fury plus Armageddon. Very popular combo. Now Alter Ego, they will have to resign this round. And we'll try and work with these 2 rifles. They do have 2 big drops. I like this decision. They're not forcing the eco here. They want to be as compact as possible. Or as cohesive as possible in the, upcoming 2 rounds. Just so they can maybe get an op. Look at Shud in the perfect position, but still gets snuffed out by CRAZYGUY. And Adrian King is going to be too far for them to deal with. At the same time, there's not really a lot of flashes that KK can work with. So, you know, it makes them even more prone to that. Vera already preemptively dashing just so he avoids that. But Sayu has a different plan.
Vera, though, constantly being that big counter, just trying to eat a lot of these damages and eventually falls in battle. Gotten with the kill. And now without their duelist, guess what? The spike's all the way out towards B.
Perfect timing here by KK to reassess and readjust, but Nakia looks to play the spoiled sport. He gets 1, but he gets traded out immediately.
CRAZYGUY has an angle here off of the flank and destroy Scotten. Now it's a 2v3. Shud's gonna come from tower alongside the buddy system with Adrian, but they don't know where the other player is. There is one on the spike itself. Wayne could do a bit of a jump scare here, and very beautiful job by Wayne. Well, soft execute, if you will, as the dashes are activated. The mollies, the lineups, every single one. And Vera gets that big first blood. There's the retaliation as Wayne gets a double as well. 3v2 situation. Spike Not planted just yet, as Vera gets a beautiful headshot onto Adrian. Now the only one left is the lurker. Should in a 1v3 scenario.
30 seconds left.
Feel like we say that like every so often. It's always Chud in such a dangerous spot. Granted, the man is absolutely ice cold. He's looking for whoever he can click, but he does get spotted out by CRAZYGUY. His movement's gonna be all but limited here.
I have retrieved the spike.
At least the plant's gonna go down, right?
True. Another lineup's gonna come right in, but there
oops.
is that big threat that the push might happen. So the plant is gonna be forgone.
But at the same time, the more information they gather on how KK tends to hold on these sites would be worth its weight in gold.
Wow, but Ja, what a spray down! Even going inside the smoke gets 3 big value off of that push. And things after all of that, getting first blood immediately. Things aren't going the way Alter Ego wants it to go. And now the plant isn't even there. They have to worry about a flank as well. And a recon dart sending
30 seconds
information to Wayne on towards
Knife
this
him.
flank as well. Very tempting indeed. But the last shot's gonna work out. That's double digits already for Kimmy Kittens.
Players towards the site that would be suspected of an attack. And again, they get their read correct.
Yeah, Wayne and Styron already there, so they hear this. They have information. You hear the movement. Wayne ready for the swing, even with a paranoia to slow things down. Already looking at backside, but Styron is alongside with him for the possible trade, but Gon denies that play, even gets to a higher ground. Cosmic Divide now activated just to stall this one out. CRAZYGUY -1. Now it's still incredibly doable. Gon is gonna play with fire here, wrap around, knows where they're going to be coming from as CRAZYGUY peeks out a window. Here comes the backstab. Doesn't hear a thing. Now he does. There's the drop. Adrian King finds the kill. Ja into a 1v1 situation. He's played these games before and sees the one. Jumps out of the tail. And the gravity well is going to pull him in towards the center. Now it's half. He's going to try to be stubborn. Now he's half HP. But the pre-fire onto the smoke is going to finish the job.
But Abyss is also like, oh, hey, let's default forever.
Has been a play. Oh, Vera has not made this play before, at least in this round.
Wow!
And surprise, surprise. Instead, it is Nakia able to make things work now. They have control of the site. They just need to clear tower. Should prepared for the lurk. CRAZYGUY down to 42. Now, Nakia again with another surprise climb to the top. Able to get a frag is rewarded. Should is ready for this as well. Here's Ja trying to run, and things are just falling down like flies on the side of Kimmy Kittens, and just like that.
Now that Bear is peering down those sidelines with the operator, at least for that very moment. No. Alter Ego gearing up for a B hit.
So smoked up. Vera, though, deals first blood and destroys the duelist of Alter Ego. Now it's a -1. But guess what? They're on their way to A. And I don't think Styron's going to move at all.
Still so patient. Value on this could be insane, though, if they cross the safety of this box.
Ooh! And safety has been crossed. Adrian now pushing through stairs. Now they're worried that the push is imminent. As Adrian King still will be incredibly patient on this one, waiting for the spike to go down. That will signal Styron to move to A as well. It's going to be a full 5-man retake here. And it's going to be no flanks whatsoever. Let's see. Here comes Paranoia kicking in. Doesn't get to Sayu, but Wayne and Adrian King are going to trade off of each other. Guess what? Surprise! Sayu's inside the smoke, and you're going to get jump scared. Styron trying his best, but Shoot's going to knock them all dead.
Alter Ego have not used any of their ults to take all the space. Hunter's Fury is going to be available. Adrian King, it wouldn't be too far off to say that his ultimate is going to be up online soon. Just needs one more kill at this point. KK maybe scratching their heads just a little bit. They're one more away from an eco round.
Yeah, they've been stuck and nailed into 11. Ja finds first blood, though. That's going to be important against Sayu as they now move their way over to B, but KK is just as fast.
No initiator here though to give themselves that extra layer. KK doing the best they can.
Absolutely, Vera again trying to get that collat, dashes in, is going to get flashed by Cloudburst into safety, and now they have the buddy system. Surprises, Vera gets a triple. Now, it's the only lone should left. Doable against 2, but with a double swing coming from the side of KK.
I'm surprised they didn't go for the op here. Maybe just to play with the range. Because Nokia is not a bad offer at all. But again, they want to play this fast.
There's the scan, but into the collat as well. Hunter's Fury to create some chaos. And Wayne is going to get taken down by the Hunter's Fury. Now, 4v3 situation. Alter Ego has the lead here in terms of numbers.
Spike planted.
Revealing area.
Still can't count KK out. They've been in worse positions and have managed to steal it away with sheer willpower. Cosmic Divide expended here. Alter Ego, what do they do next?
CRAZYGUY gets a kill into Gotten, but Surprise Should is just hugging the walls of the Cosmic Divide. Jut trying to time this perfectly, but the flash is not going to work out. Now all up to Jut to clutch this one out. The spray is not going to work.
And the problem with KK's comp is that there's just so many angles that they have to actively think about just because they don't have that passive info. And maybe this could be one of those rounds where it could fall into disaster if one Hunter's Fury lands.
There it is. That's what you were talking about. Adrian King is no more. Wayne with a fake shrouded step just to make a lot of noise and a lot of utility now being expended as well. Nakia's thinking about it. Maybe a dash, fly in and transfer to the other side could be the play, but he has no information. Not at all.
His Blade Storm's well worth it if it keeps them in the game, right?
There it is, into the Cosmic Divide as well. Beautiful stuff by Nakia towards the bridge. They're unable to hear a single thing. Sayu tries to trade as well. 2v3 situation. CRAZYGUY with the Guardian. Good scan, but you can't do anything much with it. They're trying to cross towards A main. CRAZYGUY unable to dissipate or try to ruin that retreat. But Vera still full HP. They're pretty much surrounded. Finds the headshot. There's only 2 left. 1v2 situation. Vera, can you do it? No. And Alter Ego's trying to push this to overtime. Many a times already. Alter Ego, though, that's not going to stop Nakia at all from entering the side. Needs to find that one pick, the very big important one pick. But guess what? The double swing. Someone's going to be on top. That's going to be Sayu to take advantage amongst the chaos. And will you look at that? This is looking to be a possible overtime, unless Vera has something to say about it. And Wayne as well. They want to deny this. They want to end it here and now. Wayne coming from tower. Going to rejoin Vera. They have a bit of time. Dash expires. Sayu's thinking about it, but retracts the decision to peek. But if he does, that's going to be 2 people that's going to meet eye to eye with him. Sayu has an off angle. The jiggle peek is there. The cloud burst as well. And now they're going to go the buddy system. And it's a 1v2 situation. Sayu's ready for it. And we're going to overtime. But Alter Ego takes this. They look really good in that comeback. And it all starts with this flash. CRAZYGUY with a shot. And it's just a rumble in the jungle. And it's all down in an instant. 2v3.
Very, very quick response there by both sides. However, Alter Ego are going to be down 1 man. Or rather, down 1 man in this situation. They have an operator too, so that's going to be a bit more difficult. A whiff and a half by Ja. Sayu makes this possible.
Absolutely, with 30 HP, with a scan as well. Able to dodge out the shock dart, but able to get maybe a bit of chip damage. Now, should, with an operator only in the hands, it's just going to be a difficult clutch. Holds the trigger, gets droned out. Now has no choice but to pull out the shorty. CRAZYGUY ends this with a triple kill, who has been phenomenal in this entire map. Already with the operator. Do they try to drone this out? That's going to be a yes. It's going to get spotted. Nobody would dare to peek, but it's flushed out of position. Now forced away. Nakia has a prime area position here, but Vera still is able to get the shot, anticipating the player from the top. But CRAZYGUY is ready, but Nakia with a double, gonna shut things down. Now it's all even, and then get the plant and the retake rotate is on the way.
Question is, can they stop this in transit? Time is ticking for KK, and obviously the retakes have been a point of failure that they should have addressed in those in those timeouts. They do have a lot more utility, but once again, a sneaky jet could throw the wrench in their plans.
Absolutely. Nokia with the Blade Storm as well. Already trying to jiggle. One knife left. Gets the important headshot with the reset on the Blade Storm. And they get an ace to boot. They're still hanging on. It's still even. Trying to push aggressively onto mid. This gives room for KK to push right into A. But they might be surrounded if they're not careful.
They could be. I mean, it's been a quick execute. Gone again, taking a lot of damage here. They're trying to set themselves up for a clean retake, but Ja could replicate the success that Naki had. He wants those flanks. He wants those frags.
Oh, they do check, but it's only going to be one. They're trying to do their due diligence here. Now it is complete entrapment. There is still one by the corner. That's going to be CRAZYGUY. The crosshair is at the ready on towards the head. Here comes the crouch from Sayu. They get a headshot. 3v2 now. All up to them to try and lead this round up. Now, they get the tap on the spike. Wade's gonna peek, removes the diffuser out of the equation, and now Should falls down.
The sense of order could be what makes the game for Kimmy Kittens.
Yep, they're really not leaving the site at all. Very incredibly patient. Beautiful scan, but no follow-up. They just have an idea.
No way.
Sayu taking advantage of the chaos, even making and landing a triple coming from tower. Just the only one left here. And this is the first time that Kimmy Kittens in this overtime that they did not win their attacking side.
This could be the dagger or straw that breaks the camel's back, per se. The job equalizes? Come on now. No way, right? There's only 1 second
There's
left.
no way.
Don't peek. Oh, he's too far.
Yeah, and I like the switch of strategies too, right? This overtime is a test of how deep your strat book is going to go. The first time that we've seen a bit of a default, but they go back to A main, where it all starts. That is a good bait coming from the side of Adrian King. Now they're forced to keep it at B. But Nakia's gonna fall down. CRAZYGUY though.
Wow.
He's gonna get taken down by Should. But this is them trying to retract. Vera with a beautiful op shot. Gonna keep things competitive, gonna keep things close.
What do they have in the pockets to keep this, or at least keep KK at bay? Maybe get their claws stuck somewhere else, but this is going to come down to a raw crossfire. Should has to guess.
Should. Felt like that was a beautiful peek. Vera, no, going to be a walking turret at this point. There's a lot of flow. Styron, though, able to get that scan. And as well as Sayu with a triple. Now it's all up to Ja to clutch this out. A little bit of deja vu coming from A main, but there's not a lot of time here. They're tracking. Adrian King solidifies this round. And Alter Ego snatches the map away. And they take this first map for themselves.
KK, sure, that's 2 maps in a row, but Alter Ego looking unfazed from that banger of an opener.
Absolutely. Already starting things pretty fiery, as that's a tag already onto CRAZYGUY. Wayne's still going to try to get the trade down. That has been the dance between these two teams. The Spike's going to head on over to C. It's going to be Should still lying and waiting, setting the trap, hearing the footsteps. As soon as Vera looks away, guess what? I'll get 2, maybe even 3. But the backstabber became the backstabby. But it's still a 3v1 scenario. It's going to be tough for Ja here to hold on towards against 3 members, unless he's able to try to clutch things out. As soon as there is going to be that tripwire, the dash is going to come in. Safety inside the cage. I go in. I'm paranoid. And Ja was going to wait patiently. He wants to cross and gets the frag onto Adrian King. But Sayu is able to get the trade down at least. -2 already for both ends. And Spike hasn't even been planted yet. And KK is able to prevent this.
No way.
Should with a big wraparound from spawn. I don't think anyone's going to be expecting this at all. Of course you're not going to look to your right. Never.
Well, now they will.
Now they will after that. Yeah.
A lot of poisonous thoughts being implanted here by the lurks. And Vera not landing the shot here. I think that should be a weapon picked up. No, they didn't bother risking it. But again, Alter Ego setting themselves up for a pretty difficult crossfire to deal with. And it's all up to Styron.
We'll have to see, though, if we're able to penetrate through this. It is Ja on top of Heaven, getting that scan, that tag on towards the tripwire. Ja's gonna be a bit more patient here. Trying to step to teleport right in to get more space. Has gotten, destroys Crazy Guy, and it's 1-4-1. Should again with the killer lurk. I'm excited to see this happen.
I really won't be surprised if one more pick would force KK to back off just to save the op here, but I don't want to see that happen. It does look like it's gonna materialize. Ooh.
Oh, it's absolutely scary. Maybe it's gonna happen now. Look at Should. Beautiful flank again. A lurk is happening as Wayne gets a trade. Josh trying to make things happen as well. And this, oh my gosh, they're tracking each other. But at the end of the day, KK is able to break that. Like maybe fracture. Maybe. Oh, Nakia though, able to spot out the one. Decides to go the other way. And here comes Armageddon. A beautiful angle just to block out a lot of these entrances as Gon is on backside, being that sole guardian. Nakia getting a kill for himself. And it's -2. After a split second, things just go awry for Kimmy Kitten. Well, there's just a lot of iterations for sure that's yet to be perfected. So is definitely the growing pains. Vera feels first blood, able to escape at least as Nakia tries to fire blindly, maybe hopefully get a pick and trade. And now another frag from the operator. Should, with a very good trade, make that a double. And again, how is this incredibly close? Nakia even upgrades to the operator to defend this site.
Well, Wayne does have an instant teleport, or rather instant rotate if he chooses to use it. I really like the adjustment by KK there to play wide and just address the speed. Safety, but no way they get flanked, right? No way they get flanked again.
No way! As really risky. Scotland was getting incredibly close. Here comes the Rolling Thunder that will initiate the attack, but they're gonna get pushed out by the missiles. Saya, though, is able to take on Crazy Guy despite the zone. Wayne still being very patient underneath his own smoke. Gon finds a trade, and that is going to be a lot. -3. Side of Kimmy Kittens, and get this retake from the back foot once more. Should?
What a read, right? If he gets this. Oh, Vera. Please. Oh, what? Oh my goodness, the timing on everything. That does get a second chance.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, he makes good with it. But he know there's a breach lurking around these parts of the map.
Now it's the double lurk. I don't think Should expects this though, but yet the faster reflexes.
But Alter Ego, they had momentum on their side from the end of that map. And it is just doing so well. It's Crazy Guy though, making good with the Armageddon as Chud gets absolutely obliterated.
Oh, Ja holding the trigger, finds one, tries to reposition, but it's eliminated immediately. Now we get to see the retake now happening. Looks like they're not going to plant just yet. They want to find their targets first. They know where one is. Crazy Guy's going to get taken down. And now it's boiling down to the two, Vera and Styron, to get this retake. But they decide to move over to A instead.
My goodness. Maneuverability certainly is not the friend of KK here. They have to try and scale up and maybe just crawl up towards whatever opening they can find. But God, so close!
That they're spamming, and now it's 3 bullets forced into the pistol. Nakia's flying across the sky, finds the jet. Only one left. Doesn't find the headshot, and now it's all to Styron. Plant still not there just yet. 33 HP for Adrian King. Now is forced to plant the spike out in the open. Is going to be seen once he gets the peek in. And Kimmy Kittens is able to seek some solace in this round before we have them being zoned out actually here. Here's the cage now about to expire. Vera firing shots. Forced out of position. And Sayu still surviving and trying to circle around inside the smoke. Able to survive after such a long period of time. And now they get the kills. It's swift. It's fast. It's over.
It's been a slippery and a steep slope, but it does look like this is going to be the execute.
And the gamble really does pay off as AE and the rest are actually on towards this A site. 30 HP onto Adrian King. Ja still trying to press the issue as the upgrade comes in. Ja trying to salvage this round. Here comes the jump peak and it's a double swing as well. And now it's a 1v2 situation. A Bulldog versus a pistol and a rifle, half HP, full HP on the side of Crazy Guy. They're doing the buddy system. There's no time. They're trying to circle around, try to deny this. Crazy Guy needs to make a choice. Get the plant down, reveal your position, and that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to come from A main. Is he aware? Yes, he is. Gets the first, gets the second, and there we go.
Making it a little narrow, though. With Alter Ego, they do have a bonus round to deny. Sayu will eat a lot of stuns here, but God, they have to stop him.
What is happening? Crazy stuff alongside with Nakia, the buddy system. The aggressors are just forcing the rest of Kimmy Kittens to just run for the hills. Has to hold on. Going to be a different set play. Do they know that Gon is going to be coming from top? They're going to spray them down to death. Bumps his head on top of the ceiling. Sends him towards the ground. Ja still not going to go down without a fight. Anticipating the drop from window. And Ja still 100 HP, by the way. Still trying to make things work with a sheriff alone.
Thing is, the spike is down in such an awkward position here. Ja has to fight through a little bit of utility. Doesn't go for the long wrap. 1 minute left on the clock, but Ja is turning back the clock here, looking quite vintage with how sharp the sheriff is. Chud and Sayu, once again, relying on a hard read to maybe close out this round and push them on to match point. But Ja still working this as well as he can, really burning that clock. He spots the Vandal. He could pick it up. He does.
He's on a secret mission to pick up the spike. Clutch this for Kimmy Kittens. There is a possibility, but it's spotted out by the camera. As Should has eyes on the prize.
Double tripwire here. Do they expect the second one? Sure, they'll get rid of this one, but if they walk onto an unfortunate side, could be the end.
Vera gets a beautiful headshot alongside Ja with the tag team. And now Nakia with the operator. Not going to fall down just yet. Only one left. Maybe forced to just save. But he's going to get pushed by Nakia. Or sorry, by Vera. Therefore, pretty much trapped in isolation in this spot. And he's going to go down. But you're right. Holding onto the fault line. There it is. Armageddon now utilized as well. They get a kill onto Adrian King. Siren as well follows it up with a Sayu frag. And Gotten is on towards the corner. They want to stop this from happening. But Should is the only one left. It looks like we have to go through the next round.
I'm really surprised they committed this early when they didn't have the secure. Wait, Nakia gets discovered. He still gets one. That's more than enough.
That is a big deal. Even getting information that it is going to be a B hit. Now they're going to sprawl inside from a link. As Sayu is going to get blinded just for temporarily. That's still a Rolling Thunder invested. Still available for Styron. 20 seconds on the clock. They hear the rotate. And here comes the possible flash. Oh, the rotate though. This is the safest long plan for the side of Styron, but there is a lot of time being bought. 9 seconds on the clock. Godden has infiltrated the situation. They're able to not plant the spike and take everything down. And the Thrifty into a match point, into a victory on this map is the biggest plot twist I've seen here onto Haven. Alter Ego is going to be happy about that one, and they send them to the lower bracket.